Us on Hot Copy this morning, a member of the House Prosecution Panel. We have Congresswoman Jervil Luistro. Representative Luistro, good morning to you.
Good morning, Karen, and thank you for having me here at Head Start.
All right, it's an honor to have you here. You've been the woman of the hour in the lower house when the hearings were held. I want to start with this question. Is this an election issue for you, specifically the 2nd District of Batangas? Election issue ba ito para sa distrito po ninyo?
I believe yes, Karen, because the issue of an impeachment is an issue of accountability or non-accountability. So just like any other public officials who are seeking for election or re-election, we will be judged by the people as to the position that we are taking with respect to the impeachment trial. At kahit siguro we opt to be silent, I think the people will be demanding that the public officials should disclose kung anong stand natin about this impeachment.
And what about your constituents? You had Representative Paulo Duterte say that all those who signed, their name should be exposed on social media. Hindi ba nakita ng mga kongresistang ito ang suporta ng INC kay Sara Duterte? What do your constituents say?
I wish to believe, Karen, that what we do in our respective district is what really matters to our kababayan. No? Bagaman we say that INC position is significant, impeachment trial is an issue which is also significant for the purpose of election. Ultimately, Karen, we will be judged as representative kung paano namin pinaglingkuran ang aming mga kababayan.
Is the INC vote a factor for you and your colleagues, frankly, who are running for re-election?
I have always believed that INC is a factor kasi tayo po'y gumagalang at naniniwala sa stand ng INC. However, Karen, this is a constitutional duty na hindi po natin pwedeng talikuran. We cannot brush aside kasama po sa mga tungkulin na ating pinanumpaan. So we are hoping and praying that this responsibility of the prosecution team will be appreciated by our kababayan as a solemn duty towards our constituents and fellow Filipino citizens.
Okay, bago tayo mapunta sa schedule, no, I wanted to ask you, when the Speaker called on his fellow members to convene that day, is it true that you were all asked to leave your cell phones? Because that's what Representative Sendanya also confirmed, that you were asked to deposit your cell phones.
Actually, Karen, that is a practice we do. Some do live, some do not live, no? It is a practice that we observe, but it is not actually strictly mandated. So on that particular meeting that you were referring, merong mga kongs na may dalang cellphone, merong mga kongs na nag-leave ng cellphone upon entry, which is a practice not unusual to us.
And there were 3 impeachment complaints that were sitting in Congress. They were not delivered to the Speaker's office. And yet, the 4th impeachment complaint, just in a day, it had 215 signatures. Sinabi ni Congressman Duterte na ang pasimuno ng pang-4 na impeachment complaint and who gathered the signatures was Representative Garin. I wanted to ask you, how did the 4th impeachment complaint come about?
Let me start, Karen, with the 3 impeachment complaints, no? Since they were filed, nagkaroon po ng individual, should I say, evaluation ang members ng House. Like me, for example, I personally requested for my own copy and then I go over the articles of impeachment of the 1st, the 2nd, and the 3rd complaint. Ang naging observation ko po, the 1st complaint is too long. I believe it's 23 articles. For the 2nd...
DD sheet, press 1, pusang ama nyo. Press 1, kung DD sheet ka, press 1, pusang ama nyo.
The 3rd, they are too short. And then come this recent incident, Karen. There was a party-initiated meeting where the consensus of the majority of the House was considered already. We have to always remember that we are a collegial body. I cannot decide alone. The other Kongs cannot decide alone. So through that meeting where the political parties were very significant, we were able to come up with our common position, most especially the 215 members of the House, that we need to come up with a 4th impeachment complaint. And we need to push through with this impeachment process. So, in other words, Karen, it was not initiated by anyone. Instead, it was a collegial decision of the supermajority of the 19th Congress of the Philippines. Through...
Ayun na nga yung ayun na nga po yung bedroom voice muna tayo ngayon. Ayun na nga po yung sinasabi natin na yung sinasabi ni Secretary General na nagpapaantay daw na 4th impeachment. Ayun na nga, akala natin kung sino. O yun na nga, yung majority, di ba sabi natin, kung may minor de edad, merong majority.
Stupid.
Gigigil ako. Gusto kong bumanat daw makabanat.
Stupid.
Of course, the party's intercession.
I think it's important for the public to understand this. Thank you for that. Because the first impeachment complaint is technically, it was from 73, I believe 72 or 73 ordinary citizens, right? Where Laila de Lima was the spokesperson for the first complaint. The second and third also initiated by ordinary citizens sponsored by a member of Congress. The fourth takes on a different phase. It is initiated, is this correct, by parties?
That is true, Karen. And to be specific, the members of the parties, composed by 215 ultimate members of the 19th Congress of the Philippines. And what is significant about this, Karen, no? Dun sa first, second, and third complaint, it is a matter of rule na dapat idaan mo muna siya sa Justice Committee, which is given a period of 60 days to resolve whether to approve or to disapprove the impeachment complaint before you refer it to the plenary for the approval of the body. But with respect to the fourth mode, that is the endorsement of 1/3 of the members of the House at least, no? We will be able to do away with the hearing in the Justice Committee, which I believe we will not be able to catch up with the timeline considering the very limited number of sessions which are remaining already before we adjourn and before the 19th Congress ends on June 30 of 2025. So in a way, we save the impeachment process from being barred by the one-year prescription by being able to transmit the fourth impeachment complaint with the support of at least 1/3, to be specific, 215, to the Senate right before we adjourned last February 5 of 2025.
All right, speaking with Senate President Cheese Escudero, could you have delivered it? I mean, not you personally. Could the House have sent that fourth impeachment complaint? Couldn't it have been sent earlier? He told us that it reached the Senate close to 5 in the afternoon.
Karen, from my end, no, it is really my humble submission that the impeachment court can convene even during recess. So timeline is really not an issue for me. I maintain the position that impeachment is different from a legislative process. Yung legislative work ng Congress, we really need to do that while on session. However, impeachment proceedings can be done even when we are on recess. So for me, Karen, it is my humble submission, with all due respect to SP Cheese Escudero, that whether we transmit it on February 5 or much earlier than the set date, it's no...
Oy, Clea, maraming salamat ha. Ako na naman po ito, ang inyong Kuya Eddie. Salamat, Clea, sa iyong paambon. Ayan po kinukwento po ni Luistro na ito pong fourth impeachment ay talagang at saka ito uy, Maris Gasilios, maraming salamat. Salamat sa blessing. Babaunin ko yan. Aalis ako bukas. Magugulat kayo. Wala ako dito bukas. Nandun ako sa Palawan. Sarap buhay. Hindi, garutay ako ngayon, Alex. Wala po ako dito bukas. Andun ako sa Palawan. Sa mga taga Palawan, magkita-kita tayo. Kaya lang. Clea. Hello. Mag-like kayo. Kung hindi, matatay kayo. Mag-like kayo, hayop kayo, please.
Stupid.
Yung like natin, wala pang 200. Putik talagang buhay ito. AIU. Ano na to? Wala na si Nyolo. Ako na si Inday Badiday. Eye to eye. Eye to eye. Hindi ako makatodo eh. Ang dami ko pa nun sasabihin eh. Basta bukas sa mga taga Palawan, magkita tayo, nandun ako ha. Nasa Palawan ako bukas. Ha? Kasama ko si Uncle. Uncle BBM kasama ko. Sabi ko naman sa iyo, tatanga-tanga.
No longer material. What is material, we were able to transmit it on time, and the Senate, I believe, has an ample opportunity to convene as an impeachment court or not, and to take their oath as impeachment court judges or not. Nonetheless, Karen, of course, we submit to the wisdom, the authority of the Senate, kasi sila itong impeachment court eh. They will be sitting as the impeachment court judges, the 23 senators. So regardless of the varying legal opinions of the luminaries and even the members of the prosecution team, even the president, ultimately, we are submitting to the proper authority, the rightful authority. And of course, that is the Philippine Senate, which will be sitting as the impeachment court judges.
All right, may kasabihan tayo, justice delayed is justice denied. With the new timeline that Senate President Chis Escudero announced, he said that the trial will begin after the SONA of President Marcos Jr. If we count starting today, that would mean that the impeachment trial will begin 5 months after. Historically, that is the longest. Si Erap, when he was impeached, siguro after a few weeks, the Senate already convened as an impeachment court. With Corona, after he was impeached, nagkaroon ng recess, pero it was convened, right? Right away also, siguro within a month, into an impeachment court. Ito ang una na 5 months after. What do you make of that?
Well, from my end, I really wish that we proceed right away, no? That is because of my appreciation that this is a constitutional duty that we should not delay, no? But of course, I wish to defer to the Philippine Senate. Ayoko namang isipin that the Filipino people are being denied with their justice, no? And I wish to give credit also to the pronouncement of SP Chis na hindi naman porket yung...
Uy, huwag niyo kalimutan na ABP party list ha. Suportahan natin ha, ABP party list. Ha? Nakita niyo ha? Nakita niyo kami lahat ha, yung mga BBM vloggers, nasa ABP party list kami kasi parang maganda yung plataforma nila eh. Maganda yung plataforma nila. Kung meron po kayong gustong i-upgrade sa lugar nyo regarding sunog, baha, mag-video lang kayo. Sabihin nyo yung pangalan nyo. Halimbawa, Nyolo, tulungan mo dito sa lugar namin. Nahihirapan kami pag may sunog kasi hindi maka-access. Malay nyo, bigyan kayo ng ng yung mga mini drum, pag mga reserve drum, 'di ba? Magsabi lang kayo, i-PM nyo ako. I-PM nyo yung concern nyo sa akin. Ilalapit natin sa ABP party list. Okay? Samantalahin natin to habang nandyan sila. At pag nakaupo sila, baka lalo pang gumanda. Okay? ABP party list, huwag yung kalimutan na sa buong, alam ko halos lahat kami ABP party list eh. Kasi maganda nga, maganda. Okay?
Trial will be happening after the SONA, wala nang gagawin. He made pronouncement already that during the break, they can start with the rules, they can proceed with its approval, and he even made mention about the pre-trial proceedings, which is a very important part of the trial proceedings, no? Kasi dito sa pre-trial, nagkakaroon na ng marking ng exhibits, listing of evidence, listing of witnesses, stipulation of facts, and it actually refines the direction that we will be leading to as we...
Cartlea, Ghostbuster. Hindi lang Ghostbuster, ano rin sila? Pwede rin sila sa baha. Pwede sila sa baha. Magaling, maganda yung ano nila eh. Ang purpose nila yung sa barangay talaga, yung sa barangay. Yung maliit na talaga, maliit na government, which is yung barangay.
Approach the trial date of the impeachment complaint. So, I wish to take that past...
Nyolo, sino yung nasa ABP list? Ewan ko po eh. Basta, ang sabi, tulungan namin to kasi nga, in-endorse sa amin, tulungan namin yung ABP kasi nga, ang ganda lang niya tungkol sa mga barangay. Pinag-aralan ko. Oo nga, sa mga barangay nga. Yun talaga importante eh. Barangay, pinakamababa eh. Unahin natin yung barangay, di ba? Adjust ko lang.
Positively, no, na bagaman ang pronouncement ni SPG's trial will be after the SONA, nonetheless, important part of the entire trial proceedings will be happening during this recess.
Okay, now does it matter that February 11 was the start of the national campaign and March 11, I believe, is the start of Congress and the local, no? Tama ito. So ang tanong, do you see this as, frankly speaking, a hindrance to possibly why the Senate chose not to convene? Because you do have 12 of their members who need to campaign, right?
Yes, Karen, I wish to give them the benefit of the doubt, no? Siguro naman it is not really because of this campaign period that is hindering the Senate to convene right away, no? Kasi kami sa prosecution, meron din kaming sariling mga laban. But nevertheless, we are appreciating this as a constitutional duty. So in spite of the demands of campaign in our respective districts, we are...
Sabi ni Mami Clis Rose, parang mahirap maniwala. Ngayon lang ako nakita ng fireman na mataba. Uso po yan ngayon, Mami Clis Rose. Uso dito yan, Mami Clis Rose. Uso yan. Uso dito yan. Yung mga fireman dito matataba kasi nga, mga volunteer lang dito eh. Mas pumapayat na sila kalaunan.
Stupid.
I-flex nyo Cartlea, Banat Boy ha. I-flex nyo ha. Mamulalain ka man Dagalaw. Alex, thank you.
All ready to be engaged or to engage in this prosecution work.
You know, it's good you're giving the Senate the benefit of the doubt, but you heard Senator J.D. Ejeras ito. How could they convene? Kalahati daw ng Senado, wala doon. It came from his mouth. Kalahati ng Senado, wala doon, nangangampanya. Hindi sila siguradong mananalo. And siguro yung iba sa totoo lang nakabakasyon. That's also possible because they're adjourned.
I cannot speak for them, Karen, no? But just like in the lower house, this is a collegial decision that they need to come up with, no? Siguro for Senator JV, that is an important consideration. But for the rest of the senators who have not commented on the issue, I'd rather...
Alam nyo, kahit nakabakasyon pa kayo, mga senador, kailangan yung sundin yung trabaho nyo. Diba? Porkit nakabakasyon, kailangan. Grabe naman yun. Nakabakasyon, kailangan, naka-break, naka-adjourn. Grabe. Hindi naman kayo legislative eh. Judge na kayo. Wala lang talaga akong boses, yari talaga eh.
I'd rather give them the benefit of the doubt with respect to the reason why they opted to convene on a later date, just for the purpose of initial matters prior to the trial proper.
All right, and you have to forgive me for this. I'm gonna pray.
Tama, Charlie. Ang pakatamad ng senador. Ang tamad nyo mga senado. Sobrang tamad nyo. Sa hearing pa lang eh. Takot na takot kayo ang hearing nyo umabot ng 5 oras. Tingnan nyo yung committee hearing nyo. 1 oras, 2 oras. Ang tamad! Diba? Hindi katulad ng Congress oh. Quadcom, 14 hours, 16 hours. Saan makakita ng hearing na ganun? Diba? Oo, pare. May FB page yung, ABP. Ipakalat natin to ha, ABP party list tayo. Ang bombero ng Pilipinas. Okay?
Press on a bit because Senior Associate Justice Antonio Carpio has issued a statement.
Dapat maalam nyo mga senador, dapat ang sweldo nyo minimum. Dapat minimum lang kayo eh. Mga senador, dapat sweldo nyo minimum. Masyado kayong maaarte. Ha? Dapat senador minimum. Tapos meron lang kayong transportation allowance. Diba? Dapat wala na nga rin dapat kayong pakotse. Dumadaan kayo sa EDSA bus lane. tamad nyo. Sobrang tamad.
And I want to ask you, you being a lawyer, if you agree, he said the president can actually call for a special session, right? So he said the president can call for a special session, tackle, let's say, another issue, and then include already the impeachment. That's one. But then you have SPG saying, hindi naman nagpapatawag. No, you have the president saying the Senate isn't asking for a special session. So ang tanong ko, under the Constitution, who is supposed to initiate a special session? Is it the president or is it the Senate? Is it the clamor of the senators?
Actually, Karen, the Constitution is silent as who should take the initiative, no? And we've heard it loud and clear. Mukhang naghihintayan sila. The president wanted the Senate to initiate a request while SP is waiting for the president to initiate a request, no? So I think it's a matter of who will start initiating that special session. But as to
Sino ba talaga? Ayaw nyo ba? Ako na mag-i-initiate. Ayaw nyo? Ako na. Ako na. Ako na mag-i-initiate. Anak na weteng naman, no? Parang naman nakakabwisit eh. Alam mo yung nakakabwisit na parang kala mo utang na loob natin sa kanila to? Please, mag-initiate na kayo. Putik pera namin pinapatakbo sa inyo tapos hindi nyo kasi kasuhin yung proseso. Pweh! Gigil na ako eh.
Stupid.
Dapat yung mga ganitong bagay, di ba? Lalong-lalo na to si Chase. Dapat yung mga ganitong bagay, Chase, hindi mo na... Natatandaan pa namin sinabi mo eh. Sabi mo, kahit nakabreak kami, basta naipasa yung impeachment, walang break-break. Tatrabahuin namin yan. Mandato namin yan eh. Ngayon, iba na yung ano ni Chase Escudero eh. Buiset! Diba? Paano yan? Halimbawa, kung si Heart Evangelista to, mabilis ka pa sa alas 4. Anong gusto mo, baby loves? Diba? Huwag ganun. Pag si Heart nag-ano sa'yo, baby loves, bigyan mo nga ako ng bag. Gucci. Ang bilis. Pero to, Cheese, makinig ka sa akin ha. Kahit wala akong boses, pipilitin kong iapaabot sa'yo to. Cheese, mas matindi pa to kay Heart Evangelista. Ito ay panawagan ng taong bayan. This is the voice of the Filipino people, imploring the aid of the Almighty God. Okay? We want all of you in the Senate to process this impeachment immediately. Okay? Because there are many factors. Number one, the justice cannot wait. The justice must apply immediately. You know that? Okay? Because the justice for the people's money that is spent in different kinds of anomalies must have an immediate justice. The justice of people's money. Number two, the craziness and hallucination of this vice president. Okay? The craziness and hallucination of this vice president must put an end now.
Stupid.
the existing rules, the rules are silent as to who will initiate the same. Nevertheless, Karen, no, on the part of the President, I interpret the same as giving deference to the Senate na sa halip pangunahan niya, he'd rather wait kung anong maging posisyon ng Senate. That is in recognition of the principle of separation of power. Alam ng ating presidente that the impeachment court is the Senate, a work which does not belong anymore to the executive. Bagaman
Kaya nga, Jason Reyes, kakanta na natin to eh. Jason Reyes, kakanta natin tayo nito eh. Di na tayo babata.
have the authority to initiate the special session. Nevertheless, it only bolsters yung posisyon ng presidente na hindi kami makikialam. If you will initiate a request, we will grant and act on it. But if there is no request, then we will be maintaining our position. Just observe kung anong gagawin ng impeachment court.
Okay. All right. Now, the new rules. So Senate President Cheese Escudero believes that with the new rules, the trial could actually be finished in 2 to 3 months. Coronas took roughly 4 to 5 months.
Yes.
Right? And of course,
alam nyo, yung kay Corona, medyo matagal. Ito po kasi, mabilis na to. Bakit kamo, Nyolo? Bakit mabilis to, Nyolo? Kuya Cesar. Alam nyo, mga apo, dati-rate kay Corona, mabagal tayo. Ngayon, mabilis na. Kasi kay Corona, wala pang internet, wala pang social media. Bobo pa ang mga tao. Diba? Bobo pa ang mga tao. Ngayon, sa panahon na ngayon, 2025, grabe, ang bilis ng impormasyon, di ba?
Disturbing.
Dumaan na to sa maraming committee hearing. Dumaan na to. Mulat na yung mga tao. Alam na tao yung ginawa ni BP Sara. Impactita Diablita. Tama. Kita mo ha, kung hindi na televise tong hearing, mga committee hearing dito sa HOR, hindi natin malalaman to. Ngayon, dahil sa tulong ng social media, alam na ng mga tao ang mga pinagagawa ni Sara. Di ba? So, hindi ako naniniwalang aabot to ng 3 to 4 months. Mabilis lang to. Kahit idaan nila sa legal process, legal procedure ng impeachment, mabilis lang to. Hindi magkakaroon ng mga delaying tactics dito ang depensa. Hindi nila kaya magkaroon ng delaying tactics kasi meron tayong basihan sa mga hearing, meron tayong mga nalalaman, meron tayong mga records na hindi nila maiproduce. Ano ba yun, Yolo? Yung mga PSA records ng confidential funds, yung pinagbigyan niya ng mga records, mga Mary Grace Piatos, wala silang ma-produce. Diba? So, magiging mabilis to.
Ang kay Erap Estrada after 1.5 months na udlot yun. Let's talk about the new rules that the Supreme Court released after the impeachment trial of Renato Corona, and perhaps you can explain it in layman's term. So Senate President Escudero said now there is a requirement for the submission of judicial affidavits. Explain that to the public. How different is that from the Corona impeachment trial?
I am not very particular about the Corona impeachment trial, Karen. As a matter of fact, this is the first time that I am experiencing impeachment process, no? Nonetheless, I can make a comparison with an ordinary court proceedings.
Okay.
And that judicial affidavit, which you mentioned, is very...
Hindi kayang i-explain ni Ma'am Luis, pero ako lang mag-i-explain. Yung kay Corona po, SALN lang yon. May mga hindi sinama si Corona na mga properties and digits ng pera sa SALN na impeach. Ito po, iba to, grabe. Mas walang yato. Yung SALN na impeach. Ito po, grabe to, pagbabanta, pagnanakaw, korupsyon, pangwawalang ya, impactita, diablo, kahit ano pong ibansag nyo, nasa kanya lahat.
Disturbing.
Hi friends and not friends and not friends.
Imagine nyo, salin lang yung kay Corona, salin lang po yun, na-impeach. Samantalang ito, Chis Escudero, ano nangyayari sa atin? Salin lang yun. Ito, putik, lahat ng katarantaduang ginawa ni Sara. Lahat ng kamalditahan, impakta. Laswa ng ugali, laswa ng muka, lahat na nasa kanyang kalaswaan. Ano nangyayari? Ano nangyayari, Chis Escudero? Ano nangyayari sa inyo? Hindi namin kayo binoto para magbakasyon. Pinapartidahan na nga namin kayo eh. Partida na to. Lamang na yung mga Duterte sa Senado. Pero lamang naman ang mga tao. Para sa totoo, yan ang tatandaan nyo. Lamang man ang mga Duterte sa Senado. Lamang ang taong bayan na dapat i-apply nyo ang katotohanan. And that's a street facts.